Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back for another video. A lot of you guys ask, oh, how do I like the release? What do we do to release a golf club? So let's answer that question here today in this video, okay? So people who have watched my channel for a while now know that I like to talk about the down hinge. The down hinge, the unhinging of the golf club. Some people who are new may think, oh, isn't that a cast? It is not. Don't worry about casting. Don't worry about what you've heard or what you've learned in past videos in past lessons or what you've seen on TV or instruction magazines. Let's not come into this video with concepts that may be incorrect. So how we want to think about the release is this way, okay? The release is releasing of the golf club, the releasing of your wrist angles to release energy into the ball, okay? Our purpose here is to try to release this golf club into the ball in a predictable manner that gives us enough speed to hit the ball out as far as we potentially could so that we can have more fun playing golf. So in previous generations, from what we've seen online, on TV, whatever it may be, people like to think about the release as a rolling of the wrist, the hands, the club face, okay? A very deliberate roll open in the backswing and roll close in the downswing. That's not a very predictable fashion to deliver the club head and club face back to the ball. That's not how we want to do it, okay? I'm not saying there is no rolling of the golf club, of the hands, of the wrist, of the club in the release, but it's certainly not a conscious movement where the sole intent is to roll it as hard or as fast as we can. That's not how we want to do it. We want to do it via the down hinge. So the release is the release of the wrist angles, okay? We're releasing speed and effort into the golf club so that as we turn through it, the club head actually lines up at the ball, at impact, lines up nicely for us to deliver the club head and the club face in a predictable manner. Why I like the down hinge as a release, and again as a thumbs down movement, is because if you down hinge behind, we're not down hinging in front, we're down hinging behind us. That gets the club head to come from the inside. And if we down hinge fully and we try to thumbs down fully, that typically locks out your lead wrist, okay? Or puts the lead wrist in a very similarly locked out feel. Because when that happens, the lead wrist kind of rolls down a bit into the locked out position, and more often than not, the club face is probably pretty square at that checkpoint and the left wrist is flat, which is what we want at impact. We want the left wrist to be flat at impact. We want the wrist to be kind of locked out to provide some stability so that it doesn't randomly twist and turn into the ball, okay? So if all I do is we make the backswing, we down hinge, and all we do is turn through it, you can see I've started that ball pretty straight, slightly right of target, comes back to the target for us because the club is coming slightly from the inside, okay? If I don't release in the down hinge fashion, and I just maintain my angles and I turn, I'm not going to be able to do that. My hands come rushing down, and when my hands come rushing down, my hands and arms overtake my torso and the face will turn over quite a bit, okay? We don't want to do that. On the other end of it, if you do like to pull things down and then you hold the club face off to prevent that left miss, that's also not the point, okay? We don't want to band-aid something over another band-aid. Holding things off prevents you from releasing the club fully, reduces the speed potential. So that's why I like the down hinge to occur, okay? If I'm here, I down hinge, I release the club, I'm going thumbs down, I'm putting force into the club downwards behind me, club face squares up because you can see if I down hinge things kind of roll and lock out. From here, if all I do is turn, it's going to start right at target and come back to the target for me, okay? So now you guys are thinking, when do I do it? You can see by these drills that I put on this channel, I do it early. So because the golf swing happens so fast, you inputting the command early will probably come around somewhere towards impact, okay? So all you have to think about is just legs and down hinge. You see this? My squat and rotate leads to the down hinge right away. That's how we want to do it. And we continue that movement into the full swing, and I'm able to release the golf club, hit the ball right to left slightly, and that's how we want to think about the release, okay? It's a downwards movement. the rolling or the squaring happens because if I down hinge fully, it leads to that rolled out spot. And me keeping the structure, me rotating my body should bring that square face back to the ball without any excess extra rolling movement, okay? So one more time for you guys. This is how we like to think about the release. It's a down hinge. It's a thumbs down, legs to down hinge, and you just continue that movement into the golf swing, and you should be able to hit some pretty decent shots. Hopefully, you guys will see that too. So hope that makes sense. Any questions, leave it in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.